Welcome to the Colour Journey Adventures. My name is Deborah Berry. I would like to share with you what inspired the colour journey. When I was a little girl, I just loved colour. I liked anything with colour, crayons and pencils and paints. Anytime I could get my hands on something I could draw or write with, I just couldn't help myself. I was like this little bellbird that just had to gather all her little goodies. I discovered years later that I actually had a problem, a psychological problem that is known as being a kleptomaniac. Sounds really technical, doesn't it? You see, I would do anything to get myself coloured pencils and crayons so I could colour in my world. I didn't know it then, but I was doing it to escape the emotional torment. Interestingly enough, I was already on my pathway to purpose. I must have been about 6 or 7 years old in grade 2. It all started with borrowing other children's pencils because I just couldn't get enough. The more I expressed myself in colour, the better I felt. I would go through their suitcases and bags and drawers or whatever I could find, and I would just take them. My behaviour was the beginning of stealing. Judge me if you will, but I was a little girl who was trying to satisfy this craving, a terrible urge and hunger to feed a buried pain that nobody knew about or understood. A trauma and an underlying cause that I would learn 22 years later. My stealing went from taking children's pencils and crayons to actually taking their pocket money or their lunch money out of their suitcase. At the time it was like 10 and 20 cents back in those days. Wow, that was over half a century ago. But regardless of how much it was, I knew that it was wrong, but I could not help myself. I continued to do this for years until one day I was caught in grade 5. Yes, I got away with this for years. I bought 2 items with the money. One was anything to do with art and the other was food. I was always hungry, and I wasn't hungry because my parents never fed me, even though Mum was strict and I felt that we were always on rations, which is its own story. But I never felt that I had enough. I never felt I was enough. I was a very active girl, athletic and rather slim. But somehow whatever was missing in my life at the time, playing with colour soothed my soul. At the depths of my being, I was intrigued with sound, colour, and animals. It is no surprise I am doing what I am doing with colour and coaching, and how I turned pain into passion and passion into purpose, which will become even more evident as we dig deeper into the colour journey adventures. I look forward to bringing to you more stories about what inspired me and what has helped me to heal my suffering. We all find our own unique ways, consciously or unconsciously, to work through, move through and live through life. The highs and the lows. Grief, loss and trauma can begin at any time in our life, from birth to all the way through to the very end of our days. How we manage and work through it is a choice. We may not have a choice about what happens at certain intervals, but I can guarantee that you have a choice. And I look forward to bringing you through the colour journey experience. And in the meantime, remember, whatever you focus on, you feed, and whatever you feed lives within you. To hear more about the Colour Journey adventures and my story, follow the links and you can build your library today.